Hi, what up, YouTube? Molly G back at y'all on the episode of Running with Y'all No Cap No Filter. And today we're running with y'all about the whole situation with sukihana, YK Osiris, and the interviewer she was with, doing an interview with, the whole situations that she been going through on the internet these past couple of days, that's been trending. And, is the behavior from these men warranted? Given that she's presenting herself within her music, she's presenting herself within interviews, she's presenting herself within, her lifestyle that, she's a freak, she's, a slut or, a whore or whatever. So is her thottish behavior, warranted for the men, treating her the way they are, as of lately? Me personally, I say no. It's one of them situations where, if you a gangster, you gotta accept what come with this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If somebody snitch on you, that's a part of the game. If you go to jail and somebody fuck with your lady, that's a part of the game. Like, it's stuff that you wouldn't want to happen to you, but if it happened to you, you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever energy you putting out, you gotta be able to reciprocate the good and the bad. So I feel like when a woman is a freak or she's a hypersexual woman, no matter how freaky she is, a woman don't want to be felt like a freak all the time. It's a time and a place for everything. Like, if you got even men know this, if they got them a freak, you know what I'm saying, it's probably the freakiest girl on their roster. You can't just make her feel like that all the time, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, it's just not a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't even just talk about sex 24/7. Now, when she start talking about it, then yeah, that's your A-OK, that's your green light, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, don't just keep it on that conversation the whole time with her, because as freaky as any woman is, they don't want to just feel like a freak all the time. It's a time and a place for everything. And people bringing up her twerking on this little kid or something that's 10 years old, talking about that sexual assault and all this and all that, the kid didn't give her consent, just like she didn't give YK Osiris consent. Well, man, we all been to cookouts. We all been to block parties. We all been to DJs. We all been to splashes. It's common to see, you know what I'm saying, an older lady twerking and, just playing around with some little kids like that. Is it right in our culture? No, but it's something that's been going around for years. We live in a hypersexual era, you know what I'm saying? Well, really, the era's been hypersexual in the 90s and stuff. It's just, the only difference is when it came to Freaknik in the 90s, few people had camcorders. Not everybody got a camcorder on their phone. Everybody got social media, so stuff could spread faster and wider. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing new under the sun. It's just different slang, different music, but, different motherfucking terminology. But other than that, ain't nothing new under the sun. Shit just getting recorded and trending faster. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it always been those type of things. Even my son. I remember I had my son at the daiquiri shop or whatever, and an older lady was started dancing on my son. You know what I'm saying? And we just laughed and played it off. It's just double standard. You know what I'm saying? It's something that a woman could do with a young boy, but it's something a man can't do with a young girl. It's just a double standard. Reality that we in. Now let me get to YK Osiris doing what he did. I feel like YK Osiris wouldn't have done that if they was behind closed doors. I really felt like he just did that thinking that, she was just gonna be okay with it. Was it cool for him to do? No, because you can't just do that to nobody in their personal space. You know what I'm saying? And I just know he so embarrassed of what he did or whatever. He made an apology, but I don't know if sukihana gonna press charges. She fully in her right to press charges. But Meek Mill was like, don't do that to the young kid. He made a mistake, woo. So we don't know what's gonna happen with that. But I feel like if they was behind closed doors, he wouldn't have did that. I think he just did that just to get a shocking moment, like a fucking Tyra Banks Bow Wow moment. You know what I'm saying? But that shit ain't go as planned. And the interviewer dude, when he just kept coming at her and kept coming at her, I think he did that for, like, you know, content. He was even talking to her after, rubbing her feet and all this and all that, you know, but he was recording the whole conversation. Like, he was doing all that for content, you know what I'm saying? I think, but I do think he would. If she would have let him go, he would have went. But I don't see why these dudes even acting like that over sukihana. You know what I'm saying? Why Osiris? He kissed her in the mouth, and everybody know she choking on niggas. She choking on niggas meat and everything, like literally throwing up on niggas and shit, and eating niggas ass and all this and all that, saying it in her songs. Like, come on, man. Like, since when it been okay to just cuff the freaks or just, you know, openly, you know, messing with the freaks like that, kissing them in their mouth and stuff? Since when it been okay with that? Like, that never, it always was that one dude you'll find out from the freak, she'll, you know, tell everybody, and then he'll get made fun of. But not these dudes just openly doing it. Like, this a new era, bro. Back in my day, niggas didn't even much really eat pussy like that. So, I don't know, I guess it's that Kevin Gates booty eating, everybody, you know, coming with their little kinks and stuff, and they just out in the open with it nowadays. So, fuck it. You know, ain't nothing motherfucking taboo anymore. So, you know, I just think that's the era we living in. You know, we just in a real hypersexual era right now. But yeah, man, the interviewer dude was making Suki feel real uncomfortable in the interview. But, you know, once again, whatever you display, whatever you put out, you gotta, you know, expect a person to come at you like that. Just like Lauryn Hill and the singer girl, her. Osiris would have never did that if that was Lauryn Hill or her. The interviewer dude would have never did that if that was Lauryn Hill or her, because you know why? They don't carry themselves in that manner, you know. And they got some other R&B, you know, singers and stuff, you know, they'll probably talk a little sexual too, but you know, but I still think it just the way they carry themselves, you know what I'm saying? It's just like if some money come up missing in your house and the crackhead of your family is in your house, you're gonna automatically blame the crackhead first, probably because they behavior, you know what I'm saying, and what they give off and how they carry themselves, you know. And you gonna charge him up first, and it might not have been him, but you can only go by a motherfucker by actions and behavior and what he displaying out to the world. You know, at the end of the day, we live in a bias. We live in you know, a judgmental society. Like, you know, it is what it is. People could make it seem like, you know, people don't have what's the word I'm looking for? Well, y'all know what I'm saying, but you know, people gonna judge you by the way you carry yourself. You know, it is what it is. That's just the reality of it. You know, and if people say otherwise, they're bullshit ass lies. A motherfucker coming up to you with a hood and it's dark at night, you know, and they got their hands in their hood and they walking behind you or something like that, you're gonna take more caution to that than the fucking old ass lady or something walking behind you. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta just read the room. So yeah, man, that's how I feel about this situation. You know, whatever you put out in the world, you gotta expect to take the backlash and the good that come with it. You know, so if it's right, if it's right, then cool. But if it's wrong, you know, you gotta deal with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you put yourself in that light. So I just want to know what y'all feel about this whole situation with sukihana, Osiris, her twerking on a little kid, and you know, the interviewer. And there was another video with, you know, some little kids on a cruise, and you know, the lady come and start shaking her ass and the camera in front of the little kids, and the little dude, I think probably was her son, trying to push her out, with the little girls pushing him. Like, it's just a hypersexual era we living in, and kids gonna mock and emulate what they see. So when they see adults doing it at the barbecues, at the function, at the DJs, at the parties and all that, it's just gonna get passed down to the next generation like that, you know. So ain't nobody to blame but the generation before. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Is Osiris right? Is sukihana right? Who wrong? Let me know in the comment section.